Good afternoon, Brad Steele here, and I am on Luther Pumpkin Farm, where lately a phenomenon has been happening with Luther's Pumpkin Farm. And we have with us right here today,
How y'all doing?
Luther.
I'm Luther.
Luther, can you tell us exactly what's been going on here at your farm?
Well, you know, I left that drum boy over to college, borrow some pumpkins last year for his concert, and he brought them back so I could get seeds out of them, and then I planted them seeds, and all this other stuff started growing along with my pumpkins.
Now, these are percussion instruments we're seeing here?
Well, I'd call them things you bang on, if that's what you call them, percussion.
Right, yeah.
Looks like it's a cymbal tree over here. I got boom whackers back there. I got this big copper thing. I don't know what the heck you call that. Got a drums, got a look like a marimba over.
Who is this gentleman right here? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. We're trying to shoot a little thing here. Excuse us. That's all right.
That would be the drum boy from the college.
This
He's
is,
Mr.
come here,
Steinquest.
Is he the professor at the college?
Professor, I don't even know if a boy's got a piece of paper or anything. He just teaches the drums over.
What is your name, sir?
David Steinquest. I'm the percussion, I'm the drum teacher.
Oh, the drum teacher. He's
Yes.
the drum
Yeah.
teacher.
Yes.
I understand. And what is your purpose for being out here?
Well, you know, I heard Luther saying that last year, see, we do this Halloween concert, and so I wanted to have some extra decorations, and had driven by, and they have all these great pumpkins, and so I was like, you know, if you would let us use these pumpkins for our concert, then that would be really great. But I'll make sure that I get them back to you. You know, maybe give you a plug on the concert.
And are you okay with this, Luther?
Yeah, I was okay with that. As long as it brought them back, I got my seeds, you know.
Your seeds. So you're
Gotta
concerned
have-
about your seeds?
Gotta have my seeds.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, so we bring the pumpkins back after the concert, and then I really didn't think about it anymore until he gave me a call the other day, because he was having these strange growths in his field.
Oh, in the field? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and so what we think happened. I talked to one of the biology professors, and he is pretty sure that what happened is there was a cross-pollination between his pumpkins and my percussion instruments.
Cross-pollination.
Yeah, that happened with my cousin Joe.
Cross-pollination. So we understand.
So these sort of strange growths begin to happen. Now, I've been talking to him because he really does need an expert to help him out. If I can show you a few things.
Yes, please do.
Show
This
us,
is, yeah, I mean, he knows pumpkins, he knows gourds, you know, but percussion instruments, he really needs some expert advice. For instance, this is the start of bell growth, but he picked it way too soon. Here's this xylophone where he plucked it off the top of the instrument, and so it doesn't have any legs. If he had just let that ripen just a little bit more. Now, this is just kind of your normal cymbal. What's really cool, the flowers on all of these plants seem to be like mallets, and you cut the stems off and they become sticks. We actually even found this cool thing. He's growing cotton too, right, Luther, over there?
I grow a little cotton down there, yeah.
And these
overalls made up.
natural timpani mallets are happening. It's really crazy. This is a freak instrument, and I mean, he's got a good name for it. I think it could really catch on. It's this cymbal tree. And it's even got I don't know if a cow got in the
I don't know,
the
sounds
patch.
a little pingy to me.
This timpani, for instance, I think that's about 20 inches worth of timpani. Better rains, a little longer growing. I mean, it could have gone all the way to a 32 if he'd just given it a little more time.
Now, has there been any conflict between you two over this, Luther?
Oh no, we're best of
Well-
we're best of friends.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
best of
well,
friends.
Dave's gonna buy all this stuff from
Yeah.
me.
well, I've
Camera's over here, Luther.
Yeah.
I've got an okay from the university.
Dave's gonna buy all
okay,
this
okay.
stuff from me.
Uh-huh.
Gonna use some of that TARP money.
Okay, excellent.
So, I mean, I was thinking.
Yeah, kind of like this gourd right here. You would say, see this thing? It don't make no noise. It's what's gonna do with it? So
Well, now I don't
that'd be
want
worth $5. Though.
5. Well, what are you asking for? What are you asking for?
Well,
this?
one, if it makes some noise, you know, that right there ought to be worth $20.
So there is some
Seriously?
conflict.
Absolutely.
No,
I am
that's pretty-
sensing
I
a little
can buy
conflict
real-
here on
I
Luther's
can
farm
buy real maracas.
between Luther,
Real
the
like
pumpkin man,
$5.
and the
$5?
professor. So we don't
Well,
really
I'm
know where
gonna
this
give
is
you-
going to go, June. But there is some conflict here between these two.
Oh,
we hope
we'll
it's
get
going
it
to end
worked out.
peacefully, but we'll see. Now, Luther, I sensed a little conflict between you and Professor Steinquest there. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, we just need to get together on a number, you know. I've been talking to a buddy of mine that plays down there on the 2nd Avenue in Nashville about these drums, and I figure, you know, if I get 20,000 for all of it, that'd be a pretty good number for the whole
20,000,
crop,
that's-
you know, if he wants the whole crop.
Well, that sounds like quite a lot for.
Well, 20,000, you know, and I've been talking to some drum boys, some other drum boys, you know.
With all due respect, these have come out of the ground. I mean, they're organic percussion instruments.
That's
Surely-
right. If you ever been to your Whole Foods, they got your organic, like these is organic pumpkins. They's more expensive.
Well, that's a good point. That is
Yep.
a good point. So maybe even 50,000.
Maybe 50,000.
Yeah.
You know, depends on where it gets some money from. You know, them college boys, you know, they got lots of money.
So what if you had $50,000? What would you do with it, Luther?
Well, I'd probably take a trip down there to Alabama.
Yeah?
You know, and
Like
see
Alabama?
my mama. I ain't seen my mama in 27 years.
Okay. Does your mom know about the percussion instruments here?
My mom don't know nothing about nothing. She don't even know I'm alive.
Is that right? Is that
yeah.
right? Oh, well.
So anyway, it'd be nice to see her. You
Yeah.
know, if I could get 50,000, but it'd probably cost 50,000 to make a trip down there.
I see.
You know, I'd have to have a limo. You know, I'm an important man in this county.
You are Luther,
Yeah.
the pumpkin instrument man. There's
I
no
am
doubt
the
about
pumpkin
that.
instrument man.
This is very impressive, and I'm sure. Have any scientists contacted you about this?
Absolutely. The people at MIT have been out here.
MIT.
That's the Murfreesboro Institute of Technology.
Oh, okay. That's just
Yeah.
down the road, isn't it?
Just down the road,
Actually,
yeah.
uh-huh.
And actually, there's another drum boy up that way that's interested in buying this stuff.
Oh,
so,
okay,
you know, if Steinquist, you know, if I don't get the right offer out of him, I might just have to shop it around a little bit.
I understand. I think
Yeah.
it's Steinquest. but-
Steinquist? Yeah.
Steinquest, yes.
Okay.
yes.
You know, I thought about I might just start my own little drum band.
A drum band.
I got all these instruments, you know. A drum band, you know, you bang on things and hey,
what?
Hey,
Hey.
hey, boy!
What's it?
Wait just a minute, boy!
boy is-
You gonna have to pay me for that stuff?
That boy is nuts.
Hey,
I'm telling you,
son.
we've got some action happening here on
Hey.
Luther's farm here, ladies and
Boy.
gentlemen.
Split your brain with this pitchfork, boy! We'll have a real good Halloween shot of you!
We